Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and it's Deb C, and place to be, it's Deb C. Bloop, bloop, that's me. Boop, Deb C. Hey guys, and happy, what day is it? It's Friday. Listen, I'm filming this on Thursday night, so I was like, what comes after Thursday? That's right, it's Friday. So listen, happy Friday, everybody. I hope everybody is having a great start to the day and a wonderful week. And listen, we just have to get through today, and then the weekend is all everybody. Okay, so let's get right into it. If it is 5 o'clock in the morning or any time in the morning and you're watching this, then guess what? You're watching Motivational Mornings with me, Deb C. So let's get right into the quote. Once again, unattributed. Fall in love with your life. Wake up early, buy your favorite coffee, go for walks, eat good food, wear what makes you feel confident, and listen to your favorite music. Purposefully create these small moments that make you fall in love with your life. You know, it doesn't always have to be a big, giant, monumental moment or a milestone that brings happiness to your life. It can just be the small little things in life. So purposely just seek out those small moments and build like a life that you can fall in love with. So there we go. Okay, today in pop culture history on the small screen in 1957, the classic sitcom Leave It to Beaver premiered it debuted on CBS, and then the next year it went and moved itself to ABC. I believe it was on the air until 1963. So you're like, listen, why was the lead character Beaver? Why was that his nickname? Because on the show, his real name was his government name. His name he was born with was Theodore, but his nickname was Beaver. So why was that? Well, it's because when he was born, his older brother on the show, Wally, couldn't pronounce Theodore, so it sounded like Beaver. So that's on the show why they say his name is Beaver. But really it's because one of the show's creators was in the Navy, I think. He was in the Navy, and a guy who he was in the Navy with, his first name actually was Beaver. So he liked it and he thought he would use it someday in a TV show. So there we go. And also on small screen, years later, in 1990, Beverly Hills 90210 premiered. Do 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 do. That doesn't sound anything like it. Oh, listen, did I watch it? I sure did. Who was I? Was I more a fan of Dylan or Brandon? I was more a fan of Brandon. Oh my, that was such a good show. And then the spinoff, Melrose Place, and I did watch that as well. Okay, National Calendar Day. We got National Body Language Day, National Manufacturing Day, World Smile Day, National Golf Lovers Day, National Vodka Day. It's on a Friday. It's vodka. National Cinnamon Bun Day, and World College Radio Day. You might know, listen, I know nobody listened to me back then because nobody could probably get the signal or even knew me. But back in the day, when I was at Edinburgh University, near Erie, well, it's in Edinburgh. It's probably about 15 minutes. Yeah, about 15 to 20 minutes outside of Erie, and I was on the college radio station. The college radio station was WFSE 88.9 FM. It's Fighting Scots Radio. My radio name was DJ Debbie D, and I was on the air on Friday nights from 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. I know, you're like, wow, they really hid you away in a time slot. But listen, it was perfect because I got to play the music that I wanted to play, and it was all like it was all like, it was R&B and dance and like dance music. It was all fun music. And I had the house party with DJ Deb D. I played the perfect music party too. I loved it. It was so much fun. And because I worked on the radio, I got to like go backstage and meet certain bands. Like I met the Hooters. I got to meet, nobody remembers who the Hooters are, but they had a song called "And We Danced Like a Wave on the Ocean, Romanced. We were liars in the." I got to meet them. I got to meet Information Society. I wanna know what you're thinking. I got to meet the Fix. One thing leads to another. And I got to go backstage for remote control. Listen, if you're not old like me, you don't remember that back in the day on MTV in the early days, they had a game show and it was called Remote Control. The host was Ken Oberman. Was that his name? Something like Ken Oberman. And one of the characters that they had on there, his name was Stud Boy. I think it was Stud Boy. And you know who played him? That was Adam Sandler before he was even on Saturday Night Live. Yeah. So I got to meet a young Adam Sandler before he was even anything at all. And you know what? I got an autograph and I threw it away because I didn't think he was going to be anything. I was like, oh, well. I was like, oh my gosh, for a couple days. And then maybe like a year later, I was like, what's this? I'm just going to throw this away. This isn't going to become anything. And then he became Adam Sandler that everybody knows. So how about that? But yeah, WFSE 88.9 FM. If you want to listen, you can go on to RadioNet. Radio.net is the app. Or you can just go, I just went on to like Safari on my iPhone and just typed in WFSE 88. WFSE at Edinburgh or something like that. And I just hit this thing where it said listen, and I listened. So I'm going to listen tomorrow night at 10 o'clock to see what they play at 10 o'clock. I mean, listen, it was great. It was a great time. So out of all those, World College Radio Day is the thing that I'm going to listen tomorrow. That's how I'm going to celebrate. Maybe I'll have a cinnamon bun while I'm doing that and drink some vodka and smile. Okay, so that's something I'm going to manufacture, and I will do all sorts of body language things. Okay, so listen, celebrity birthdays. We got born in 1946, great actress, turning 78, Susan Sarandon. Born in 1967, turning 57, Liev Schreiber. And you're like, who's that? Well, listen, he played Cotton in Scream. He was in Ray Donovan, and he is currently playing the, what's his name in the show? I can't remember his name, but he's playing the husband on Hulu's, was it Hulu? Yeah. Is it? Or is it Netflix? No, it might be Netflix. It's one of the two. He's playing the husband on The Perfect Couple with Nicole Kidman. Okay. Very attractive. Also, I'm not clueless about this at all. And I can share this because Alicia Silverstone is turning 48 today. She was born in 1976. Oh my God. Share from Clueless. And also in that movie, my number one dream lover man, Paul Rudd. And lastly, but not leastly, is Dakota Johnson. She's born in 1989, turns 35. She is the daughter of actress Melanie Griffith and actor Don Johnson. she got her big break by playing, what was her name in that? See, listen, I read 2 of the books. The first book I thought was garbage. But then I read the second book just to see if it got any better. And it did not. So I did not read the rest of the books. And I saw the first movie and I was like, no. Mm-mm. And I'm talking about the 50 Shades film series. So, listen, I was gonna say, one of these days, I might have to do a video where I either rip on like movies that, I don't want to say rip on, no. Maybe one of these days I will do a video on why 50 Shades of Grey was just like, the book and the movie was just like, why that could never be me. And also another movie that's like that, like when I saw the movie, I had a lot of problems with it. But the other movie that I now look back at and I'm like, oh my God, why did I think these were so good? What was wrong with me? Was the Twilight movies. I'm like, but anytime they're on, I still watch them. Sorry, why did they have to, never mind. I'm not going to get into it. Okay, so happy birthday, everybody. Here is the spooky dad joke. You ready? Here you go. You ready? Okay, what happens if you don't pay the exorcist on time? You get repossessed. Okay, everybody. So listen, I'm going to be done here and I'm thinking that I might try this tonight, possibly, maybe not. I got this cookie. It's from this small business from TikTok. And the lady is very nice. She is a new Swiftie. And so I bought some cookies from her, and it's called Rhythm and Bakery. And this is a Taylor Swift inspired cookie. Like Taylor Swift, it is pretty crumbly. Taylor Swift makes these cookies every year around like Thanksgiving and fall, and it's chai. It's a chai sugar cookie. It has chai in it. So I think I might try that tonight. Okay, so listen, if nobody told you yet today, you were loved, seen, and heard. Please make sure to put love, kindness, compassion, acceptance, hope, positivity out there in the world so it comes right back at you. Please, number 1, be aware of your surroundings. Wait a minute. Take care of one another. And number 1, be aware of your surroundings. Number 2, be safe. Number 3, hydrate often with water. And number 4, know that if you're in any dangerous situation, whether it be from the flooding from Helene or any other dangerous situation, that number 1, be mindful, be smart, be safe. We are keeping you in our thoughts, prayers, and we're sending out much love. And I will definitely listen. I'm going to see you later, I promise, for a recap of the first episode of this season's Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. I'm going to watch it. I'm going to make copious notes, and then we're going to meet back here tomorrow at a different time. So I will see you guys later. Bye, guys.